Alright guys, we're gonna continue where we left off. We got to talk to Basta and her. I'm not even trying to pronounce her name right now. We started talking with Ludwig, but we didn't finish. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now.
What is it?
If I've understood correctly, you're from the land they call Dutton.
That's right. The Holy Dutton Empire. I suppose you'd like me to tell you more about it. It could be a beautiful place to live. It's vast, full of beautiful forests and rich lands. That's most likely because it's soaked in the blood of the poor souls who were sacrificed to the folly of the powerful. For my country has always been at war. Or at least it has been for so long that no person alive knows the meaning of the word peace. We're at war with the Alliance, of course, as the Dutton Empire follows the path of the Enlightened. But we are also at war with ourselves. Ever since a new holy man challenged the organization of all things spiritual as imposed by Ptolemy, the nobles and princes have taken sides. Following whoever best serves their interests, of course. And as usual, the people are those who pay the price. Not only are they sent to the slaughter against the Alliance troops, they must also shed blood at home by killing their brethren in the service of the local noblemen and their loyalties of the day. A beautiful country indeed.
How long have you known Alvida?
It's been some time now. I've had dealings with Nauts on several occasions in the hope of using their ships. Those who agree to traffic contraband are few and far between, and they are unreliable. They're even more unscrupulous than I am. Alvida isn't one of them. She's not like that, and she let me know the moment we met. She's an idealist. I understand her point of view, and I think she understands mine. Though she doesn't approve of my dealings, she defends some causes that are dear to me. And now that she owes me, I know I can count on her help. Provided, of course, that what I ask for doesn't offend her vision of the Nauts.
Why did you become a smuggler?
I'd rather not discuss that if you don't mind, especially with someone I barely know. But since you're asking, I haven't always been a smuggler. I used to be a soldier. If you absolutely need a reason for what I do, just tell yourself that I've had my fill of the horrors of war. Or maybe you think I'm a coward, or that I'm only motivated by greed. I am what I am.
I think that might work against us there.
I think you mentioned you were a wanted man.
You can't be a smuggler without ending up on the hit list at some point. My trade annoys a lot of people, and the few attacks my friends and I carried out on convoys annoyed them even more. Put all that together and add in my past, and you'll find me at the top of the list. If you needed money and weren't wanted yourself, you could claim a handsome bounty by turning me in.
I've seen you use magic in battle. A different kind of magic.
Yeah, that's one of life's little jokes. I had no talent for it, or at least I never realized it when I was on the front lines. When I switched careers and my disgust for all that religious garbage was at its peak, I discovered I had a gift. Apparently, the Enlightened has a sense of humor. Now, I can do a little magic, but I can't use the rings. Even if I'd had this talent before, I would have never gotten very far in the Mateist hierarchy.
That's everything.
See you later.
Of course.
Well, good. Nothing negative against me. See, journal here. Working on escape. You met with the other refugees camp, but it's getting late. You should rest before talking to them again. Okay. Well, I guess we're heading this way.
Quod cantabile? Sint varedi duis?
I'm sorry, I don't speak your language. Do you speak mine?
I can speak your language. Even if here in this refuge, it brings back bad memories.
Can we help you in any way?
Of course. Feel free to ask around. I'm sure your help will be appreciated.
How did you come to settle here?
I was one of the first, along with a few others, to discover this place. We'd escaped from a caravan that was passing through the area. We were going to be traded like goods. I felt the power of this place despite its tainted nature, and eventually discovered the entrance to this cave. It's not really comfortable, but it makes for a good hiding place. There are fish, and we also find fruit on the surrounding trees when we can go out at night. Thanks to Ken, we were able to bring others here. But our little community is suffering. This mainland doesn't suit us. It's constantly screaming its rage, and the people here think we're nothing but beasts. If only we could return to Tia Fradi.
Do you know anything about the origins of this place?
Not really. It has power. That much is obvious. More even than in our places of connection. But it's sick. Out of curiosity, I studied the engravings in the ruins that can be found here. They depict figures with human faces, but their attributes evoke spirits of natural forces. I think people on this mainland worshipped those spirits here a very long time ago. Maybe that's what gave this place its power. Or it could be the other way around.
We'll leave you to it.
See you soon. And take time to rest.
Alright. Go ahead and... Oh, journal's updated. For your rest, go help your compatriots to get to know them better. Let's see here. There's... Okay, well, let's hit all these question marks. And, hopefully that's our crew members. Oh. No. But there are some people.
Excuse me. Aren't you Lair of the Black Ulk clan?
Yes, and I recognize you. You're the apprentice sages of the Shining Scales. So, you were brought here too?
Yes. We were taken just after our initiation. Then we were thrown into a prison. And we found this as we escaped.
I recognize that. It belonged to a friend of mine. He died in terrible pain after they made us perform some kind of ritual.
So they did the same thing to you that they did to us. And he died. Just like Sheda. We also lost a dear friend.
And the Varshut dear end. Thank you for giving me this pendant. I will cherish it as a reminder of my lost friend.
Did the ritual do this to you? Or were you injured when you escaped?
I fought back against the guards when my friend died. They beat me. Then we were sold to a cruel woman who didn't tend to my injuries.
Who was the woman who bought you?
One who trades in human life. She wanted to sell us to nobles, or so she said. I'm not sure what that means, or why these nobles would want to buy people from Tir Fradi. But some of the stories I've heard here terrify me. All my friends and brethren must have been sold. I only escaped their fate because I was wounded.
Did you get to hear her name?
Iqbal. She was a cruel woman who treated us like merchandise and who dumped me like a rotten apple. Oh, if you can free them, I'll be eternally grateful. She won't be easy to find, and she's doing her best to keep a low profile, as one of her former associates is said to be after her. You must be careful. She has lots of bodyguards.
Here, take this. It should help you heal faster.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Then we'll be leaving now.
I hope I'll have the pleasure of seeing you again.
Okay. Let's see here.
Aridenger, esata harragau da eludem. Radita garat nilan kud galundar samelsa. Navrek sa enig. Es anum ya linet encomem. Anum ya berd ad londem flan essa. And Walker, you came too.
I've still got a few things to check before we set off again.
I'm glad you've come all this way with us. Stay as long as you like.
How are you doing after all this excitement?
Fine, thanks to you. Those fools treated me well, but it wouldn't have lasted if they'd sold me. I'm a little afraid to go fishing in the same place again, though. I'll have to find another spot, and get someone to fix my harpoon. It suffered more from the fight than I did.
Oh, that's gonna be.
I could try to fix that harpoon you mentioned, if that would help.
That would be very kind. Thank you. Here.
No, I really don't see how I can fix it. I'm sorry.
It's all right. You did your best. Thanks for trying.
Okay.
Ever quid siad dad, sians tugiam na siant tranagu so ya an clywed end o radufen.
Na faber quid quins du. Na fravins on quest.
Hages arulam to do linkwyd au oilem en quincy da quese isa dama da hanadislan.
No. San caurto. Sag na sient. Asa vegum na sient.
If we are to take sides, you should tell us more about what you're arguing over.
I want to leave. I've spent enough time here recovering from our imprisonment. I know that more of our people are still prisoners, and I just can't sit here and do nothing about it.
And I want him to stay here with me. I'm afraid of this land that seethes with evil. I'm afraid of its violent inhabitants and what they might do to him. I don't want to lose my beloved because he wants to be a hero.
You say that more of our people are still prisoners. What do you know about it?
I know that when I escaped from the place where I was locked up, there were others who couldn't follow me. I can't imagine how they're suffering right now. Some were already gravely ill.
Where was it?
It was near their very large village, in huge rooms dug into the ground. I couldn't show you on a map, but I think I could find my way back.
You say you suffered. You weren't locked up with your husband.
No. When the journey on the great ship was over, I was taken to a place with the other women and young boys. A merchant traded us one after the other like goods. A man took me away and... I don't want to talk about what he did to me, I can't. But I know that people in this land are evil, and I never ever want to go through that again. And I don't want Virgo to leave me all alone.
Is this camp really safe?
Yes, we've been here for weeks, and no one has ever bothered us.
We've been hiding here like rats, only going out at night to find a bit of food. That's no way to live. And who's to say we won't be found sooner or later?
We won't stay here forever. Rumor has it that you're going to help us get back to Tefradi, right?
Indeed. My Nord friend has promised to do everything in her power to ensure that we can return home.
You see? Why risk our lives when we could just wait?
Good for them to leave together to save others. I think this would probably be the best option.
Virgil, I understand your point of view and your desire to save our kinfolk, but Siedmund has suffered enough. After what she's been through, she needs you. She needs your support and your presence.
He's right. Don't leave me all alone. Without you, I don't know what will happen to me. I'm so scared when we're apart.
My beloved, I'm sorry. I was only thinking of those I left behind. I hate that I didn't save them.
With my friend's help, we might be able to find them and rescue them. You can tell us how to get to them, but you must stay here with the woman you love.
You're right. I've behaved like a blind fool. Forgive me, my beloved. And thank you for your wise words.
Okay, so I believe that is. Oh, there's one with this person.
Ka ir na sien sa oid canoidi e coidi. Quod quaguaida ma veroem. Madides me? Mendid da renau quesamen? Coid rai quesa alen mameunde.
Sie and ever roidu da already, mameunde?
Na estegam. Now calmi oleg da sa quesa.
Nas fledu casin. Es radoise coit casur.
Boat hat duis da heveroidu. Adveredwe.
Let's see. Let's see. And take one of those. One of those. Oh, nope. Quest items, good. Probably should sell quest items. Oh, did I sell? No. Yeah, I probably did sell. Oh well. Let's go, consumables. Buy a few of these. Oh, I guess you can only buy two. There we go. In case we need to heal some people.
Tegeduis.
Adregdis da elude ma mende renau quesamen?
Alright, so... Okay.
Now that we're a safe distance from the prison, I imagine you're expecting me to introduce myself? Sybil de Vespe, at your service.
De Vespe? As in the family who rules Peren?
The same. I'm the niece of Prince Alexandre. And in case you were wondering, I'm just as diabolical and manipulative as he is. Everyone fears me. But what about you? Who are you? Some terrible criminal?
I'm Fausta. I was born in Teleme and banished from there as well. I wound up in jail for having seen too much. I was accused of spying for my motherland. You can decide if that's terrible or not.
I must admit, I thought you would have taken flight as soon as you got out of jail.
I'm in good company. Why would I run?
Your plan worked perfectly, Sybil. Thank you. We would never have made it without you.
It did, didn't it? I'm rather proud of myself. Especially since it was my first jailbreak. But you must have questions. Who is this mysterious woman, really? How does she manage to remain so elegant after crossing through the sewers in half of Tainea?
Why did you come and free us from prison?
Because it was fun, of course. Like any spoiled noblewoman, I'm desperately bored. And any distraction is welcome. I jest. I simply did my best to respond adequately to my good friend Alvida's request. I wouldn't refuse your thanks, but it would be more fitting for you to thank our kind-hearted Nort.
I told you. I feel responsible for what happened to them. Those monsters used our ships to rip them away from their land. Their friend died on one of our ships. I couldn't let them die in that horrible prison.
You've proven my point, Alvida. You've got a heart of gold. And a delightfully idealistic view of the Norts.
How did you manage to enter the prison? You didn't poison all the guards.
No, as you were able to see for yourself. It just so happens that I am. Rather, I was a diplomat in Alima. I was a representative of the merchant congregation there. It gave me a number of privileges, including the right to visit most of the city's official buildings.
You seem quite well equipped for a diplomat.
I'm a Devesp. We're born with a sword in one hand and a vial of poison in the other.
Why did you come with us? Someone like you must have better things to do than follow a group of freshly escaped Tearfradians.
Better things to do, perhaps, but this journey has an absolutely delicious taste of adventure about it. But alas, the truth is far more mundane. After organizing your escape, it would have been difficult for me to keep my position as a diplomat. And besides, let's just say that Alima's climate was beginning to take a toll on my health.
How do you always manage to make light of everything that happens? As if nothing really mattered.
Believe me, a lot of things are important to me. But derision and levity have saved my life more than once. When you're born into a family like mine, steeped in conspiracy and surrounded by murder, when tragedy and horror are daily occurrences, humor is the only way to keep from sinking into madness. I've seen firsthand what madness can drive us to. All I had to do was look at my dear cousin Octave. No doubt you had a very different childhood.
You're right. You see, I was kidnapped just after I was born by a guardian. One of the oldest and biggest on our island. He took me to his lair and raised me with woodland animals to prepare me for the role of Donegad. It wasn't easy, he was strict. But when he'd put me up on his shoulders, I'd look out over the whole forest. I could see for miles. Those were the days.
Oh, that must have been wonderful. Will you introduce me to him one day?
Of course. But I doubt he'll be able to carry us on his shoulders like he used to. His age has finally caught up with him, and he's not as strong as he used to be.
I'm sure your childhood had its difficult moments too. But you managed to make me smile and forget mine. Thank you.
Okay, ask about...
You seem very proud of your family. They rule over a city, if I understand correctly.
The ancient city of Peren. The oldest inhabited city on the continent, if local legend is to be believed. My family, the Devesps, have been merchant princes there for generations. No other family in the city would be mad or suicidal enough to claim the title anyway. You see, my family has made assassination their art and manipulation their language. And an unquenchable thirst for power pulses through our veins. However, we are no longer the leaders of the congregation, as Peren has lost some of its influence. That honor belongs to the Dorsays, the princes of Serene. And of course, every member of our family has sworn to take the title from them. My uncle is His Highness Alexandre de Vespe I, assisted in his sinister plans by my cousin Octave, whose name alone is enough to make one tremble in fear. Between you and me, they're all obsessive murderers who have been driven mad by inbreeding and idleness. But their name still opens many doors, which could be useful to us.
You mentioned you were a diplomat in Olima. What exactly was your role?
I was the legate, which is a way of saying I was the congregation's ambassador to Olima, at your service. I represented our nation in this great city, which, while though it's not a capital, is a major city in the Bridge Alliance. My job there was to further the congregation's commercial and diplomatic interests. I had to make sure certain agreements were reached, and sometimes I had to keep others from being signed. It's a rather boring job, to be honest. The only good part about it is that you're invited to attend ever so many parties and banquets.
You called Alvida a good friend. However did a diplomat and a note become close?
I met Alvida when she was a sailor on the ship that took me to Elima. We hit it off quickly, even though it may be hard to believe when you look at me today. I was a little nervous at the idea of being all alone in a foreign country. She introduced me to the beauty of travel and discovery. We met again in Elima later, when she was visiting. During one of our last encounters, she helped me out of a tricky situation, even though she didn't have to. It was the first time someone had done something for me without expecting anything in return. That's rare, especially when you're a Devesp. My, just listen to me, getting all sentimental. The reason doesn't matter much in the end. We're friends, that's all.
Let's talk about it later.
Always at your service.
I like her. Alright, so... where is... oh, there it is.
I miss Sheda so much. Sometimes something happens to us, and I go to tell her about it before realizing that she'll never be able to listen to me again. It's like a stab to the heart. Every time.
With everything that happened, we never really had a chance to talk about our bonding ceremony.
It's true. It feels like 1,000 years ago. But if you don't mind, I'd rather talk about it in our own language. Fragole jasjord, espignek dau lechdam, da gret dau emes olevir. So contabuye digret chal da vuye nes diri. Da gontabedi at hanalidi, agereudi at gredes, oid venei en magleben. Da elu de helugidon mil feteni. Onessa godom and, so contel. Samel radidon es diern. Ja flint me. Hakaer, sa ned samach das lod. Sido. Age hamsteram seg, boat hagos enenik nes nodoigi. Demas hies. Bokoloen me. Contabe kosag. Kohontach, kanes henesem nes wiem. Harenduer saule des. Mache ol tegedach de hegaon. Sagato. Quod boe voglendidad. Contabe de sequesa sam?
Ja, es comem cam sang, cantabueda digred chral, elawe nachtam agesidam jaflindend mei. Forir, minon didu sacom ca hetoigau jam quensdem nama ver. Es vir to quan radidzem vregt neis o glendi bignegon vir. Misheden de seluan. Anna siein smeunu de sadiuem, echter meunu de hei kref echter wiem neis dierni.
Ja. Contane kosrog doid, frovins. Anon dagam, frovind embudme esa dodoleg. Mais anken vardo da radi dauded. Minundiden sa daudu lain ol mishe dawi ni samel on. Quies moi olen oleded mada.
Quae galus me oleg vridenam ger?
Faret est to samel sin. Nas to samel quen diam kladen de vridenan duben an etalemem. Est to samel saloban. Jam to klade vintan lau. Sista hawel de hetira renoixamen nama began, a goita kene.
Smeuns de doflanem. Ade hedam.
Oleis siu. A balden dani. A cantabeit endon olei hamsteram. Quan smeuin denes diernem bocht. Maraduer samel kom. Quan sient nadach des. tausit magreda chaliedu. Ta sheda? Es mes quies. Boko vednikse. Oleg aru lambda nadach toame. Em abal samelsa. De denyasem ovunag. Ag anedargnet. En aglede mar en sa gaudam. Regt ma hanemam. Ose samel ma hirem, Fravins. Ato? Sme ons dent eduven?
Kagwen I dachtam. Asie en doleg vregu fors meuni winta bertas. Hagen olei hamsterras jam rendem komolei.
Es samel knedam jamren. To ame, da he krechtom sam. Minund ni da holeg.
Good.
What do you think about this continent they've brought us to?
Brought? Deported or thrown would be more correct. I don't know what to tell you. It's such a strange place. Everything is huge and ominous, other than nature, which seems to be in constant suffering. The rivers are stale, the hills are bare, and the soil is poor. Here there is no healing song from the one of 1,000 faces. There is just an atrocious and deafening lament that echoes my own anger.
Had vel desembut contraian ir neis luchtos for satir?
Na, od vel duem bodonea oilio tokladunten es henesem. Sog, na dagom agoyetnem em fleuden de hadgom frangi. Es an tu saudi. Samele toise medi koreina ui. Agan hamsteram sam. Es an targo kassin. Foret es slont em fodekt und ranes luchtos. Ag an kenaidum da doigi essa. Oila samelni. Jo es kwelste vin valiem. De hedoneia ja karent. Echter gwelshet vir da hadregau.
See you later.
Boy.
Okay, so that's everyone, I believe. Do need to update their skills here. Oh, I got. Yeah, okay. So let's inflict damage while applying most. I think I'm gonna go with disabling shot. And she got 1 point. Where is she equipped? Oh, she has the blades. Okay. Rusty daggers. Okay, so 9, you do 1. There we go. I think I'm going to switch out the knot and the blonde. Ready? Alright. Let's take out the knot first. Oh, remove from party. Oh, and add party. There we go.
Look, it's Lair from the Black Alps. We crossed paths during a ceremony with both our clans, remember? So, he too was captured. We should go talk to him.
Okay. I've already talked to him.
I'm happy to see you again. I'm feeling much better, thanks to you.
Then we'll be leaving now.
I hope I'll have the pleasure of seeing you again. Sentem Barbaru request oil da Feshidach. Now at Suvlek Vregubagi.
So, journal. So now, yep, not even sleep.
Bjortirsimat, how do you feel?
To be finally free and surrounded by friends does wonders. But this earth has brought me some very mysterious dreams.
To me too. Dreams full of darkness and anger.
Many Donegada feel the same thing. This earth is sick.
Sick? What do you mean?
It's difficult to explain it to someone who is not bound.
When we were on our island, the bond gave us
No! 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 Maru! Jana fraven den numan. Farne krimoderen data ruiginam. Memmedat. Neves. No!
That's not good.
Incredible. Shoot! But do not kill it! I want that thing alive!
Careful! She has lost all control of herself!
Let's, not wild grab. We're gonna shackle her down. Confirm. And he's going to. Oh, where's Sybil? Oh, Sybil. Do that, confirm. And alright, tactical orders. Enable your group drag quickly to Mayor Resident Gamma use tactical commands. Single shortcut. Yep. Publish orders control characters remain in position. That's all enemies that move out of attack range. Retreat, rally, blah blah blah. I want to attack my target. Get back up.
It's no use. We cannot fight it. We must flee! Let's head for that boat.
Alright, let's really quick here. Party. Nope, nope. Skills here. Alright. Yeah. Yes. Oh, I can't upgrade. Mm-hmm. See there. Tracing living. So I believe this gives me yes. This one I took. Oh no, that's alright. Yeah. But started. It's marked an enemy. Okay. And attributes 1 point. Talents. No. So I wonder if I have the 2 there. If that's true, no. Probably craftsmanship, right? Yeah. I've been running that a lot. Well, yeah. I'd have gone that. That'd been nice, but yeah, I think the next one I am gonna max out diplomacy. Let's go ahead and oh no, that's not what I meant to do. He's got a point. Let's see, power sweep. Good in there, effect. Yeah. And, oh nope. Attributes. But hit him with strength again. This can be upgraded, okay. And oh, he's got 2 points. So skills. Yep. Alright. So we got everything good. Let's try not to be hit by anything. Nope, we're not going that way. Okay. I feel like we're definitely going to run into more soldiers trying to shoot us.
What the?
Oh no! To the boats! Run! Everyone run! No. Help! Oh.
Hurry up! Everyone is aboard!
Hang in there, son! Damn it! She followed us. Get up, son, hurry! Oh, no!
Come aboard, soldier! I'm not going to let you die!
Take my hand!
Don't know how I feel about that.
Watch out! It's going to get rough!
Ahanim and Shaimar, Fargus.
We can barely see! Kerdunkadang! We're headed straight for the rocks! You saved us!
Not yet! Yuxantis, my homeland!
Oh, happy to be back on solid ground.
Welcome home, Alvida, and welcome to your guest. It was quite a feat to reach the island in that nutshell. An accomplishment worthy of a great captain. Speaking of which, you've been summoned by the Council of Admirals. Don't keep them waiting.
Thank you. I'll go and see them as soon as possible. You should come with me. I'm going to need to introduce you in any case. You are my guests here.
Very well. Lead the way.
Okay. So, go ahead and remove him from party. And let's validate party. Okay, so I do have some new weapons here. Crew kits, add critical damage. Okay. I think I will take that. Let's just go to, here we go. See what we can find here. Critical kits. I want to get as much critical chance as I can. So, 13 and 1. So, I only have 29%, but that's okay. Let's look for other items here. Said this. What's this? Nope. See here. See here. Anything new? No. Good. Check. Oh, our time just came up as I said that. We appreciate you coming out. We'll catch you in the next video. Have a good one.